YouTube, All8 here, back with another cigar review for you guys. Today we're looking at the Ramon Allones Specially Selected. This is a Robusto size cigar from Habana, Cuba. The price point on this cigar is going to run you about $12 US, which isn't too bad. It's going to vary depending on which country you're buying this in, and whether you're paying euros or US dollars, so forth. But I found that's about $12 US, which is good considering that this was ranked the #2 cigar in the world in 2015 by Cigar Aficionado magazine. That being said, I'm really excited to give this cigar a shot. The appearance of this cigar, it's got a couple of small watermarks on the wrapper, minimal veining, almost seamless, but due to those couple of watermarks, I mean, it's not a perfect appearance. Construction-wise, it's a really well constructed cigar. There's really nothing I can say bad about the construction. So we'll cut this up and we'll get into it. Alright guys, so I'm a third into this cigar so far. As you can see, there's a little bit of a burn issue going on here. So I'm probably going to have to correct that, which I'm not too happy about. But first off, let's start off by talking about the draw on this cigar. Initially, I felt like it was going to be a little bit on the tight side, but that fixed itself almost immediately. So the draw on this cigar is really good. I would say that the draw is about a 9 out of 10. The smoke output is smoking like a chimney. There's no issues there. I'd give that also a 9 out of 10. The flavor profile so far, starting out, I'm getting a lot of barnyard and sweet tobacco, some spices on the tongue. On the retrohale, I'm getting some red pepper and at times a little bit of cinnamon, which is really interesting. So we'll see how this one progresses. Be back at the half. Alright guys, so I'm back. I'm at the halfway point right now. If you look, you can see I've got a burn issue going on again. After the first time I corrected it, and it burnt really good for a while, almost razor sharp, and then out of nowhere, bam, another burn issue. So I'll probably end up having to correct that again, and hopefully that's the last time. Luckily, it's an easy correction, and then it straightens out. So I forgot to mention the date on when this was made. I know it's a big thing with Cuban cigars. People want to know, how long it's been resting for. This was rolled in December of 2015, so we're looking at 11 months at the most. So this is a fairly young cigar. There is a tiny bit of harshness to it. I guarantee that if this sits for a couple of years, it's going to smooth right out, and the points are going to go up on this one after a couple of years for sure. The flavor profile, I'm still getting a lot of that barnyard, now some nuttiness, a little bit of leather. That the pepper has died down quite a bit. On the retrohale, I'm not getting any more of that red pepper or anything. On the retrohale, now I'm just getting a lot of sweet tobacco. It's really enjoyable on the retrohale. So I'm very impressed with the flavor profile of this cigar, and I'm liking the small transitions. My only issue with this cigar so far is the burn. So get back to you at the last third, give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, so I'm back. Now into the final third of this cigar. I did have to make a second correction. After that, it was good for a while. But then again, in the last third of this cigar, I had to make another correction. So 3 burn corrections on a Robusto is a little disappointing in my book. As for the flavor profile, that barnyard kind of went away. Primarily getting sweet tobacco and leather now. Almost no spices. The retrohale is still really smooth with that really sweet tobacco flavor. So the transitions have been decent. The flavors are really good. But like I said, my main thing is the burn issues. The body of the cigar, I would say it's a medium to full. Up until the end, I would say it's a full-bodied cigar. The strength, I'd say it's medium all the way until the last third, where now it's more towards a full strength cigar. I'm starting to feel the nicotine. I wouldn't say this is an early breakfast cigar by any means, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say that I would put this even in the top 5 for 2015. If you can find them, then yeah, pick one up, give it a shot. Or if you have the money to buy a box and just let them sit for a couple of years, I really think that this cigar is going to do good after a couple of years. But I see ratings of 96 and 94, and I'm just not getting those results on this one particular cigar. It might be a fluke with just this one with those burn issues. I don't know. I'm only reviewing one cigar, so if I had a couple of them to smoke, then I could figure that out, but I do not. For the flavor profile, I'm going to give it a 9. I really think that it has potential after a couple of years to be a 9.5 or even higher. The burn, I mean, I do think it's just an issue with this cigar, because I've seen other people smoking these and they don't have all these burn issues. So I'm gonna give the burn an 8, and that's being generous. I mean, when you do the correction to it, it's good for a while, so it's not like constant, but still, when you tally up the scores, that gives me an 89 out of 100. Not bad. Not number 2 for 2015 in my book. So the last third, it is getting a little harsher, but like I said earlier, after letting these sit for a couple years, I think that's going to be a game changer with this cigar. So until next time, guys, take it easy.